Hey everyone, so the day has come, right? I've been planning this for months now, right? And tomorrow morning at around 4:30, I'm going to start from Delhi to Leh via Jammu, and of course return as Manali. The whole point is to complete that big circuit that everyone talks about, right? So my last visit to Leh Ladakh was pretty eventful. Had a lot of fun and pretty scary as well in some points, right? But this time the idea is to kind of go on my bike, right, and start from Delhi onwards and return back to Delhi. So the total duration of the trip is around 14 days. I have 2 spare days as well in that, just to make sure that in case there are any issues, weather or anything like that, I can adjust it, right? So this video is going to be about the preparation, right? So whenever you go for a long ride, especially anything beyond 2,500 kilometers like the one I'm going, you've got to be prepared, right? And because I am going solo, and I need to be well prepared, right? So I've been watching a lot of videos. I've kind of looked at a lot of these regular riders who've been going, people with a lot of experience, took a lot of pointers from them. So a lot of research that I did before I planned this, right? And I have a lot of stuff that I bought. So now I have to figure out, right, how to put all these things into the bags, which are somewhere there, right? So let's start. All right, so these are the bags that I have which will go along with me on this trip, right? And this is my tank bag, and this is from Rhinox. This is the Optimus, or the biggest one that they have in the Rhinox tank bag segment, right? So this is pretty good. This is pretty decent size, so let's see how it performs. I just got it yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to kind of use it properly, but hopefully it's good, right? And then I have the top box in the middle here, and this is pretty decent model. It has around 30 liters capacity, has those indicators, light indicators and all that stuff, so pretty good stuff. I've been using it for over a year now and pretty satisfied with it, right? Then I have the dry stack bags from, again, Rhinox. So I don't like the panniers. The panniers on the Interceptor 650cc don't really look good, and these are better, I think. They're rainproof. They've got their own rain cover and all that. So pretty straightforward. The problem is all 3 bags, and I have to fit in all this. Now this is all messed up here, a lot of stuff. So what we're going to do is, first thing first, right, let's organize this in a way that we can put it in the bag. So let's get started. We've got to organize everything now, right? And all that stuff that's on the bed needs to go into the bags which are somewhere down below, right? So let's figure it out, okay? This is gonna be a big exercise. I hate packing. I can tell you that right now. So let's do this. Whew. All right, so I've kind of organized everything, right? Organized as in kept everything ready. So what we're gonna do here is go through some of the things that I'm carrying. Actually, not some, a lot of things. Now, when I was reviewing and I was going through all the reviews and all that stuff, everyone said travel light, right? And I want to travel light, but the problem is when you're riding solo, you've got to take things which probably you could have shared with the others when you're going in a group, right? So solo rides, you unintentionally, obviously not unintentionally, intentionally carry more things. Now that is more of a from precaution perspective rather than mostly necessities, right? So I'm going to show you guys what I'm carrying and what the utility is, what where it's going to get used, all that stuff, right? So let's jump into that. All right, so these are all the things that I am carrying, right? Now it looks a lot, so let's go like this. right? So let's start with the big ones here, right? So the first one that you see here is my tent, right? This is from Coleman, right? So you can see this is Coleman. Pretty good tent. I have tested it in my house after buying. There was no rain, but pretty comfortable, sturdy. So I'm hoping this will work, and this is going to get used in Pengong and Hanli, right? Two places where I'm definitely going. So I am going to try this, maybe in Kargil as well. So I'm not really sure, but I would definitely test it before I reach Pengong, because I've heard in Pengong it gets really windy, right? So it's very important that I have a tent which will be able to manage that, right? So anyway, so this is the tent. This is like more of a comforter kind of a thing, which is, it's not a sleeping bag. It's like something that you can put inside the sleeping bag, right? But I remembered my sleeping bag is here. Okay, so that's the sleeping bag. Now I've used this as well, pretty decent, pretty comfortable, works at around sub-zero temperature as well. So hopefully this combined with this, I would be comfortable in cold weather as well, right? So especially in high altitude, you want something which is warm. Let's see how it works, right? So that's there. Now going to the food items, right? Now food items, to Maggie packets. You have to have Maggie packets when you go to Ladakh. For some reason, everyone buys a Maggie packet, but I bought chicken chettinad. Now chicken chettinad, I like this recipe, so very optimistic, right? I mean, to say highly optimistic that I will cook there. Now why do I believe I'm going to cook? Because I bought this thing, right? This little portable mini stove. And if you are planning to basically go anywhere, I mean in terms of camping, and you think that you're gonna cook, right, you definitely need to have a stove, right? And the idea earlier I used to get these big ones, but these small ones are really good, right? Okay, it's taking a lot. So this is the mini stove that I was talking about. Able to manage to take it out from the cover. You know, it expands, so you can keep your stuff here on the plates, and small lighter there. It's kind of windproof, I'd say. So here's where the gas canisters go in, which is this one. You take this off as well. So these are, Vesaf or something, butane gas predominantly, right? So this is what you use when it goes connect here like this, and then kind of works basically, right? So this will be used to cook this and this. So I've got oats as well, Maggie, and the chettinad chicken. Chettinad chicken is for Hanle. Okay. So let's see how this goes, right? These two Red Bull cans, this is for riding. You feel sleepy, tired, kind of helps. It has always helped me, so I kind of carry two Red Bull all the time. Tropicana, I'm going to finish it off now, just so that this is not going with us. Here is a small kit that I bought. It's just a lot of things. Kind of Feviquick, M-Seal kind of pack and all that stuff. It's really helpful. Sometimes these small nitty-gritty things is what really bothers. This is an emergency torch, as a USB based torch. I mean, so you can charge it. This big thing that you see there is the one that I definitely want to call out. So this is the tire inflator, right? Solimo, some brand, but I kind of tested it. It works well. Was able to fill my car tires. I haven't tried it on my Interceptor, but I'm hoping this works well, because in middle of nowhere, you really don't want to struggle with a flat tire and not be able to replace it and all that stuff. So it works, gives you the indicator as well. So pretty interesting thing. Hopefully I don't have to use it, but this is a precautionary thing that you should carry whenever you're going on a long ride, right? So definitely an essential. Here you see my power bank. This power bank has been with me for maybe 4 years, I guess. pretty good. Just it's a local made, it's nothing special, but does its work really well. Gives me a lot of enough power to kind of juice up a lot of things. Now these two things, right? This is the USB bulbs. Good decent light, especially inside the tent, so this will help illuminate the tent and not make it too dark. So this runs on my USB power bank as well. It can run on even the phones, so it's good. So really good stuff. The other thing that I have purchased is this is a tow rope. Now as you can see, pretty sturdy tow rope, just in case the bike stops somewhere, and I can just hook it on to maybe a incoming car or a truck or something, and go get to the nearest village or town or whatever. Right now, these are the tubes. This is for the front, this is for the rear. So I've got two tubes, four tubes, spare tubes. Very important. Just again, precautionary thing, not essential. I mean, this is essential, especially if you're going solo and you're going on a long ride. So this is my cam kit. It has my action cam, it has my drone and everything. Not really sure how I'm gonna manage this in Jammu and Kashmir, because apparently they are not allowing drones, so I'll have to figure that out. A lot of bungee cords that you see here, right? This is what's gonna keep everything together. I have small ones, big ones, so hopefully these should be sufficient to kind of hold on to it. Right now, this little thing that you see, let me get it somewhere here. Okay, how to put it here? Okay, so hold on. Okay, so this is the portable plate slash cookware, cookingware, I'm trying to call it, right? So this is like so. Okay, so you can use it to create an omelet, like that. Hopefully, then you can use this to store something, or you can actually use it to cook. So it's got a lot of things inside, measuring cups, plates. I don't know what these things are actually. So it's got a spoon and a fork as well. So this is what you can use to cook your Maggi and your oatmeal, and my chettinad chicken as well. So this is good. So on this side. So this will basically go on to the burner, which is, hold on, let me get that. So here you go. So this goes here like this. So now if you look at it, it's a little small, but you can keep it like this. This is how it fits. Like this. Okay, so it should work. If you want to give it a little more study, just hold it like this. This is better, actually. So either way, so you should be able to use this. So this is good. I like this portable thing. So this is gonna definitely go with me. Then let's see. So what else do we have? We have a lot of stuff basically, right? So we've got gloves. These are the Royal Enfield gloves. They say it's waterproof. I don't think so, but pretty decent, padding and comfort. These are my Rhinox ones, the short ones that I use. Most of the time I use this. This is maybe a little, in more of a cold condition, then probably I will use it, right? This is the emergency light that I bought. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but I just bought it. Maybe it looks like an extra item, but let's see, right? These are portable water pouches. I think it stores around 10 liters if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this is 10 liter pouches. So got 10, that's 20 liters. So this is for water. Apart from that, of course, I've got the bottles here, and I've got another, aluminium bottle as well, which I'm going to use. So I've got that. This is my first aid kit. It pretty much has everything that I would need in case. And this is my toiletries and everything else that's always there. Apart from this, let's see, what do we have? We have toilet paper, definitely, do not forget that. Very important, right? Yeah, so I think we've covered everything in terms of the stuff that I'm taking. There are a lot more smaller items that I'm taking. This is not it. I couldn't put everything on the floor. Of course, this is my, knee guard, my Rhinox jacket, pant, helmet, all that, stuff that I need. So this now, all this, as you can see, has to go into those 3 bags. Will it go? Is a question. Maybe, maybe not, but let's see. Okay, so in the last 1 hour, we've been able to clear this much space from this much space. So, the stop box has been filled up now. So this stop box came out to be really useful, right? So it has everything. It has all the the lubricants for the chain cleaner. It has all my tools, from a puncture kit to everything. It's got the medical box. It even has that comforter that I purchased. It has the air pressure gauge, and a lot of other smaller items that have fit in. So this 30-liter top box has been really, really helpful. Now, after this, we've got to fill this one, and then at the end is our tank bag. So from the looks of it, we should be able to do this. Got some clothes over there, and all this. So, all right. So this has been 1 hour. Now let's see how long the others take then. Okay, so after the top box, we've been able to kind of fill in one of the side bags, which is this one. So this has all the stuff. It has the utility things and all the stuff that we should there. But the clothes are going to go into a different bag. And let me see. There's a lot more space left. I was worried that I'm going to be short of space, but this looks like I have kind of doing really well. So, well, we've got some more stuff to pack into this bag. So let's get on with it. Okay, so the side bags are also ready, right? So this has basically all the clothes, everything, a little bit of the kitchen stuff as well, especially for cooking. So we've got that, all the utilities on this. So pretty much everything has gone inside now. The only thing that is left is going to go into my tank bag here. So things been good. So now let's complete it. So packing is more or less done. So we had a lot of stuff. Well, it wasn't really a lot of stuff, but stuff definitely. So the side bags, there's still some space. If I have to put something, so a little bit space here, a little bit space in this. Top box is full, can't change to that. The tank bag has a little bit space. This is good, right? You can put your documents here. You can put your phone here. This is apparently touch, is what they say. So you got your phone here, and then you have side packets and all. So pretty spacious. I put my laptop, my drone, and everything inside this. So good amount of space there. Sleeping bag, tent. Now this goes on the rear seat. These two go on the sides. That's the top. So I think we are good. I think we did really well. It took me roughly 2.5 hours to do all this. Now the quick important thing is, of course, is to remember where I kept everything, right? So what I've done is all the essential items that I'm sure I will need frequently, I've kept it on the top. Anything that I believe may not come up very frequently is at the bottom, right? The tent and the sleeping bag are going to be used after 2-3 days, so there's a lot of time, so there's not much. So okay, so I've got to get some sleep. I have to start at 4:30 in the morning. It takes around roughly 12 hours to reach Jammu. So good night.